when you learn to meditate through either TM or VM, you are choosing to become a meditator. Now, before I became a meditator and was in a way initiated or just given a mantra through Vedic meditation, before that point in 2017 when I learned, I'd meditated before. I know if you're listening to this and you don't meditate consistently, that you've meditated before. You've done guided meditations. Maybe you've used a few different apps and experimented with Insight Timer or what's it called? Mind. Yeah, I know you would have Headspace. The Headspace app's quite popular, or the One Giant Mind app that Johnny created. You've probably experimented with it or done different ones like loving kindness meditations from Tara Brach. Maybe you've been online and listened to some meditations from different spiritual New Age thought leaders. These are all meditation types. They're probably mainly going to be connection techniques, or none of them are going to be transcendence techniques, because none of them will be allowing you to transcend into oneness, but that doesn't mean they're not powerful and supportive. So everyone's tried them, and I'd tried them before becoming a Vedic meditation student. But there's a very big difference between I practice do you meditate? Yeah, I meditate. Every week, every 2 days, once a day, every few days, every few weeks, once a month. And that was me. I probably did a meditation every week or two. Sometimes, some weeks I'd do it a few times, but I was never consistently practicing, because I was someone that practiced meditation, but I wasn't a meditator. So when you become a meditator, when you actually choose to learn to meditate, and I haven't even gone over the benefits yet. We all know it's healthy for us. There is 10,000 research papers on the power of meditation. It's very difficult to be consistent if it's something you do here and there. It's kind of like saying, yeah, sometimes I eat healthy, sometimes I meditate. But for me, I don't eat processed food. Like, I own the identity of I'm a healthy person. I literally don't eat processed food maybe once every 3 to 6 months. The rest of the time, I'm eating meat, vegetables, fruit, nuts, seeds, grains. I'm not eating processed stuff. And as a result, it's very, that's just what I do. Another identity that I have is that I don't drink alcohol. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't drink alcohol. Yeah. I haven't been an alcohol consumer for 14 or 15 years. I brief flirt with it when I was 16 years old and on my 17th birthday, and then I never touched it again. I actually tried it a year ago. This is going off topic, but I tried it a year ago hoping that I might actually like the taste of wine, because I know it's not the worst thing for you to have here and there, and it's got some benefits, but it just tastes disgusting. And the people I was with were just like, oh, you'll get used to it. I'm like, I'm not just going to do something that I need to get used to. So yeah, haven't had another sip since then. One sip in 15 years. Bottom line is I don't drink alcohol. So if someone says, hey, you want to have a drink? I don't go, oh, let me feel into whether it's a line. I just don't drink alcohol. So it's a clear no. I don't even have to think about it. No consideration. And the same thing with meditation. If you're a meditator, you meditate twice a day, non-negotiably. You never miss a day. Yeah. Over the last 6.5 years, I had one small period of time where I intentionally let go of every practice, including meditation, to see what actually made a difference, because I had so many habits. And I was like, I'm not just going to do this for the sake of doing them. I'm going to go blank canvas, nothing other than eat healthy and move. No mindset hacks or anything. What actually works? And the biggest thing that worked, that made an enormous amount of a difference on how I felt, was meditation. Other than that, I've not missed a single meditation. Twice a day, every day for my entire 6.5 years, other than that intentional little period of time. So I just There's never a time where I miss a meditation. Never. It's always minimum twice a day. I've already done my 2 a day. I'll probably do another one later. If I have a full busy day, I'll always bend my life around it, because once you experience the benefits of it, you can't go back. It's possible if you're in the transitional phase, because what happens when you meditate, we're kind of getting into the benefits here. Whereas because you're connecting to the nature of what you are, the source of creation, the subatomic world, the quantum world, superconscious, isness, oneness, which we were all created from that place. We all manifested from that source of creation. When we bathe in that, we become more of our true nature. We become more like that source of creation, which is pure love and awareness. We become more like pure love. And so what happens, the more that you meditate, the more that your state of consciousness evolves, and the more that your state of consciousness evolves, the more you naturally choose loving options in life. Wholesome and holy. The more that you become whole, the more you meditate, the more whole you feel in who you are. The more whole, complete, one you feel, the more naturally wholesome you become. It's not wholesome to binge eat sugar. It's not wholesome to be scrolling on social media. It's not wholesome to be addicted to TV, right? Doesn't mean that it can't be wholesome to have a little treat here and there, but addiction's not wholesome. And so the more that you meditate, the more you become your natural true self. And then habits just let themselves go. Like, I am so healthy now, thanks to meditation. 6.5 years, just slowly, one by one, my life reoriented itself to become more aligned with nature. I make decisions now, and my whole lifestyle is a reflection of a healthy, vital, loving, wholesome, and holy. Holy, sacred, same thing. Life. And it's beautiful. It's fulfilling. And I get to experience connection and presence, and the depth of how I relate to life is so meaningful and beautiful. Thanks to meditation. So, all you need to do is own the identity of a meditator. I am a meditator. That means I meditate twice a day, every day. If you have a job, you go to work every day. You don't go, let me feel into if I want to go to work today. You show up at it, because that's what you do when you have a job. When you're a meditator, you meditate twice a day. You don't just go, do I want to meditate today? You're committed to the natural maturation, accelerating the natural maturation of your state of consciousness, which has a big, wide variety of benefits attached.